Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pendry home. Today we are going to be decorating for winter using some natural elements. I'm using lots of greenery and also just some wooded items just to keep it very fresh and clean for winter, just to transition into Valentine's Day. So I hope y'all enjoy and let's get decorating. I'm starting here in my living room at my fireplace with all of these build-ins. These are so hard to decorate, and you will see that I'm like switching decor around multiple times, just trying to figure out exactly what I want. And I also ended up challenging myself to not use any red decor because I always gravitate towards red. I like the color red. It's my husband's favorite color, but I did use a lot of red during Christmas. So I just wanted to challenge myself this go around and just keep it very simple and use greens and whites and the browns and blacks, and just to keep it really fresh and simple for winter until we can pull out reds and pinks for Valentine's Day, because I do plan on using a lot of those colors here in a few weeks. So the greenery that I'm using is from Michael's. It's the eucalyptus stems. It's from their spring collection of 2020, but I'm sure they will bring something similar back this year since eucalyptus is timeless. You can literally use it for any season. I'm now moving down to this little area here. So this is probably meant for you to have like a desk type situation, the way that our built-in is made, but I always like to try to cover it up and fill it in. So I'm using this basket here that was actually just my husband's old wicker basket, and I'm just using it as a decor piece. I'm adding in these birch logs that I got from Walmart, and then the white is actually a rug that I used to have in my bedroom back home like years ago, and I just thought it added in this cozy element feel. And I'm putting pine cones and some more of that eucalyptus because I just want it to make it very fresh and cozy for winter. And then you'll see that I'm going to play around with this lantern just to get it exactly how I want it and situate it perfectly. Now I'm moving to the back side of my kitchen cabinets. I like this area, and it's really fun to decorate. So I left this Go Tell It on the mountain sign that I had up for Christmas. I thought that this was also just very pretty for winter as well. And then I'm adding eucalyptus and cotton stems to my jars. Now we are moving on to the hardest built-in that I have to decorate. I absolutely hate decorating this space. You will see that I switch out the decor and where it is at multiple times, and I'm still trying to challenge myself to not use any red. And I do put red in there and then I take it away because I'm like, no, I don't want to use red right now. I want to wait. So you will see the fun in decorating these. I'm just one of those people that when I do shelves, I want them to be balanced. And so I want like my higher pieces and my lower pieces, but I want everything to be balanced. And it's all about balance when you're decorating build-ins like this or any kind of shelving. It needs to be balanced. So you need a green here, you need green. If you have green on one shelf, you gotta put it on the other shelf, and you gotta have the pops of the browns and the blacks and everything. So y'all will see that it takes me forever to decorate this. I know this is sped up, but in real life, this took me over an hour to get exactly how I want it. It takes so long for me because I am a perfectionist. So if I don't like it, I'm not gonna be satisfied until it's exactly perfect for me and my likings. And I think that's the fun about decorating, is that you get to make it your own. And our likes are completely different, and that's okay. You know, some people may not like the farmhouse looks. Some people may want the more minimal look and everything. And I think that is just so fun and inspiring, because you know a person by their house. So like when you walk into somebody's home, you can immediately see their likes and dislikes just by looking at their decor pieces. So the next time that you meet somebody, maybe a new friend, and you go into their home, you should immediately be able to tell a lot about that person just by walking through their front door, which is just very interesting that, you know, God gives us all these different tastes and different likes and dislikes, because it makes us unique and it makes us our own, you know, ourselves. And it's just a beautiful thing, and it's perfectly okay to be unique and different and not to share the same likes, because I know me and my husband, we definitely don't share the same likes. We do have a lot of similarities, but we definitely have more dislikes and differences than we do similarities, which is what is also very beautiful, that in our marriage God gave us, you know, two separate people who are complete opposites, but yet we work together so well, because my strengths are my husband's weaknesses and his strengths are my weaknesses, so they just blend. And I think it's a beautiful thing how God creates everybody just differently, but you know, all in his image. So I ended up using some special pieces on this shelving. I put mine and my husband's, one of our wedding pictures. It's our ring picture with our hands and our rings. I also put our unity candles. It just made it very fresh, but it just made it sentimental also. And I used the white lantern, which was also used in our wedding as well. So the pieces that I am using, they are very sentimental to us, but they also work so well for this winter decor, and they're just so beautiful. So I was very excited to be able to incorporate those and for them to work. Now moving on to our coffee bar area, I wanted to add this little rooster ornament that we got in Tennessee on our honeymoon. And then I'm also just going to rearrange some things. I pretty much kept it similar to how I just had it after Christmas when I took off the Christmas decor, but I did add in these cotton stems, and then I added some greenery, and I just wanted to make it fresh but also still flow with all the other decor that I had going on in the house. For this little gravy pot, I'm gonna add some pine cones and some greenery, and I thought it turned out really, really cute. And now I'm moving on to these other shelves. I have so many shelves in my house, y'all, and I'm also just gonna keep these very simple and clean as well. And now I'm just gonna take some time to clean up my mess from decorating because there's glitter everywhere. There's some wood pieces from the pine cones and just from the logs that I used. And I'm just gonna regroup everything back into this tub and take it into the dining room since I'm gonna be moving into there next. But I do wanna give this place a quick vacuum and vacuum the glitter and stuff off of my couches and my floor and just pick up all the trash. So now moving to my Hutch cabinet, I have my white dinnerware. I got this for my wedding shower. I love white dishes, and I also have some of these baking dishes, and I'm just going to place those and then add my decor after I place those exactly how I want them. So I'm just gonna add this sparkly eucalyptus stem in here, and I'm gonna play around with it a little bit just to get it exactly how I want it. I also have some lamb's ear, and I'm gonna play around with that also. I wanted to incorporate just some different greenery instead of just the eucalyptus since I had the lamb's ear, and I really wanted to try to incorporate that in here as well. And as you can see, I'm still sticking to my theme and using the greens, the whites, the blacks, and the browns. I'm getting my browns again from my natural elements like my pine cones and my wooded pieces. I just really love these during winter. I think they're just so beautiful, and they add just a really cozy, but still give it that winter feel. So I'm going to add these little white turtle doves to the Hutch cabinet for winter. These were from my wedding as well, and I absolutely love them. So I'm just clipping them into the greenery and all of the eucalyptus, and I think they're so cute and add such a fun but really cute look for the winter decor. And now I'm moving over to my dining room table, and I pretty much already know how I want to lay this spot out, but I am just going to clear off everything that I have on it first. And I'm going to add this gray and white runner from Target, and then the centerpiece is a little wooden basket that has some lamb's ear in it, a candle, some deer sheds, and little salt and pepper shakers. And I also added pine cones in there. And then I'm going to decorate this bench, and I pretty much have the same layout as I did from Christmas, except I changed out the red pillow for this navy knit one with buttons, and then I'm adding a tree and a cotton stem. So that is all for today's video. Thank y'all so much for joining me back here at the Pendry home. If you are new here, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss next week's video. And I hope y'all enjoyed decorating for winter with me using lots of natural elements just to keep it very fresh and clean for winter until we get into another holiday season to decorate for. Bye y'all.